11 months. Every month, the Moist Boys will battle each other. Every monthly match will give them the opportunity to win the most important thing in life, a star. The male with the most stars at the end of the 11 months will enter the Peter vs. Timon 2023 Supreme Stream match with a huge 4 deal. Now, it's time for Peter vs. Simon. One year has passed with Timon as main event. Battles have been won. People have evolved. There is a gestredin for viewer numbers, and Monopoly has been played. Proving he was the pack leader once more, Timon won the most stars during the monthly Peter vs. Timon streams, which earned him the right to spin the Wheel of Deals. Will the Wheel of Deals give him the deciding edge today to prolong his reign as champion? Or will we see a new main event be crowned and enter a new era in 2022? Tonight, we'll find out in a best-of-9 match. Who will be the main man champion, the Lord of the Kings, the top of the food chain, the Slammer Dammer, and who will be the weak, pathetic sidekick of Lekker Spelen? Welcome to the ultimate experience. Welcome to Johnny vs. Timon 2021. Can I get a Lekker sicko in the chat? The Wheel of Deals. Being the main event is the most prestigious title and honor a human soul can carry. Getting a 4 deal to achieve this goal is even worth more than that one Charizard card. From an instant win to making Peterman sing everything he says, from acquiring a chill quit possibility to making Little Petey eat a hot pepper before a round, the Wheel of Deals has the power to bestow on you that 4 deal. By earning the most stars in 2021, Timon will have the honor of touching the wheel. He'll spin the wheel with his weak little spider arms, and depending on what 4 deal the Wheel of Deals stops, he can choose to use that 4 deal during this entire Peter vs. Timon battle. Whenever he wants, in what round he wants, but only once. Now, DJ Jerry, spin that wheel. The punishment. We all know that not being the main event is the biggest punishment of them all. But still, the loser of Peter vs. Timon 2021 will have to endure one more straff. What will it be? While thinking of a straff, our enemies at Monopoly offered to help us out and asked us if the loser might want to play some more Monopoly. For how long, you ask? That is up to you to decide. The timer starts at 5 hours. But every 25 subscribers, a half hour will be added to the punishment total. The bar on the screen can fill up to a total of 24 hours max. At the end of this stream, we'll see how long the definitive punishment will be. Oh, and a bonus rule. This Monopoly Straff stream will have to be streamed tomorrow. During the Monopoly Straff stream, the loser can't laugh or half an hour will be added every time he does during that stream as well. Serious gaming. Serious business. Thanks for the sub, Chopper J, by the way. Round 1. Lingo. So, it has begun. The spanning has never been this high. The rules are quite simple, even for a dumb chat. This round, the Speckneckies are playing Lingo and are taking turns to guess the same words. The first person to get one word right wins. But before we begin, we need to know who will start this round, and that's up to you. Mods, start a poll. Vote in the poll to decide who begins the first round. But remember that the other male will start the following round, and style. Round 2. Mario 64. Well, look at this shit. It's Mario racing an ostrich. This round is pretty simple. Both cangers get one try to set the fastest time on this race. The guy who reaches the finish line fastest wins. If you fall, you lose. If you lose, you lose. If both nappy knackers fall, the round restarts. But wait, do you feel it? Do you feel the bass? It's the bass of the voice of the professional commentator that will guide you through this race. It's an honor for me to introduce to you the Tolder's Mail. Yahoo! Nice. Round 3. Pokemon Snap. Wildlife photography. Normally a very peaceful busy guide, making some pictures of some birds, some wompies, or a zombie, or something. But now, it's some serious business. The real deal. This round of Malsmakers only get 2 shots. 2 pictures to take. Out of these 2 pictures, the Suslords have to select their best picture to submit to Professor Oak. The picture with the highest score wins. War Turtle. Round 4. Squid Game. Remember when people called you a sad guy, real one, because you played Fall Guys and Mario Party? Well, Squid Game is exactly the same. But it has blood, so now it's cool. This round, both gecko younglings get a chance to play the Squid Game. The Malsmacker who makes it to the furthest round wins. If they both reach the same round, we're looking at the position they ended at. Can I get a hype in the chat? LOL. Losers. Round 5. Fall Guys 6. Hi chat, are you enjoying yourselves? You simple creatures. This round, the Kyvet Carols both get a turn to find a vehicle and hit an animal with it. The fastest time wins. But be sure the kill is confirmed before you stop the timer. LOL. Round 6. Mario Party, Minio Game. Chat, you weak, pathetic fools. Listen up. This round, each nice one has to pick a switch. If a big salamander face does not explode, the game goes on. If you pick the wrong switch and the salamander face explodes, you instantly lose. This is a game of luck. So whatever you do, try not to be unlucky.
Finish!
Round 7. GTA 5-Star Chase. If you hear this message, sadly, I'm no longer alive. In this round, both moist boys are taking turns trying to stay alive or not get caught longest during a 5-star police chase. The player who stays alive longest wins. Whatever.
It's been 1 year since pack leader Timon has been put down like a dirty dog and has been stripped from his title as main event by Peter. You know him well. Since then, new records have been set. There has been Spartle, and Little P earned the right to spin the wheel of deals by earning the most stars in 2022 during the monthly Peter vs. Timon streams. The work of a true main event. But one does not simply stay main event. To hold such a title, you have to prove that you are still on top of your game by defending the title as well. Only by winning the yearly Peter vs. Timon stream, a true main event can be crowned. So will the Wheel of Deals give Peter the deciding edge to prolong his reign as champion, or will he fail miserably? And will next year only be cut streams with Timon as new main event? Tonight, We will find out who will be the main event, the real deal, the leader of the bunch, the slam dunk hunk, and who will be the little chickenling wussy sidekick of Lekker Spelen. Welcome to Peter vs. Timon 2022. Really love this community, by the way. In memory of the people who died during the Horror Month streams. The Wheel of Deals, an ancient structure made of the purest gold, forged by hellhound fire and bound by magic and cringe. This wheel has the power to bestow a blessing in the form of a 4-deal on whoever won the most stars in 2022. This year, this was that Peter Venture, which will give him the honor of touching the wheel. He will spin the wheel with his weak little spider arms, and depending on what 4-deal the Wheel of Deals stops, he can choose to use that 4-deal during this entire Peter versus Timon battle, whenever he wants and whatever round he wants, but only once. From picking your favorite game for a round to a 1-0 advantage, from making Timon use a funny voice to an insta-win, the wheel can make the feel real. What will this year's 4-deal be? We will find out right now! Was that too enthusiastic? Sag.
The punishment.
Well, it is known that not being the main event is the biggest humiliation of them all. The loser of Peter vs. Timon 2022 will still have to endure one more strap. But what will it be this year? Last year, the suckling Timon had to play 24 hours of one cut game, Monopoly. But what if we could add a bunch more cut games to that strap? How many do you ask with your mouth? That is up to you to decide. The strap timer starts on 5 hours and 5 games. But every 50 subscribers, 1 hour will be added to the punishment total and will reveal a new stink game that will be played for an hour during the strap stream. The bar on the screen can fill up to a total of 24 hours max. At the end of this stream, we will see how long the definitive strap stream will be. Oh, and the strap will have to be streamed tomorrow. Did I already tell you I love this community? Now we're incidentally talking about subscribing, by the way. Actually.
Round 1.
Wii Sports. Here we go. It's the first round. The feel is real. So, please don't clip this. There has been much debate between the Sappage Stackers on who the best bowling champ man is. And as sad as it is to argue about who can roll a ball straight ahead best, we'll find out today. In this round, both Lekker Beckies get one turn to try and hit as much pins as possible of the 100 pins standing. The pro gamer with the least pins standing at the end of the turn wins.
But before we begin, we need to know who will start this round. And that's up to you. Mods, start a poll. Vote in the poll to decide who begins the first round. But remember that the other male will start the following round, and style.
Wait, I just thought of this. Back up. Tell me what you're gonna do now. Keep bowling. Keep bowling. No Ganchi.
Round 2.
Pokemon. Surprise trade. Pokemon. A real Game of the Year contender.
Nice.
It's always a smart thing to depend on the kindness of strangers on the internet. So in this game, you can trade one of your most trustful and favorite Pokemon for a totally random Pokemon someone else is willing to share. Sounds like a good plan, right? The Kick Champs will do just that. In this round, they will trade a Pokemon, and whoever gets the Pokemon with the highest level wins. If you get a shiny, you win no matter what. Lekker Sicko moment.
Round 3.
Lotten Lotchen. Did you know? In the history of humanity, no human species on planet Earth has ever laughed at a mop. Next to the one where the guy can't sit on the couch because he thinks he's a doggy. All moppin' are unfunny. But in this round, the Nacon boys will have to pull off the impossible. They'll both get 5 minutes to make the special guest on screen laugh with a moppy. Whoever makes the guest laugh fastest wins. But what counts as a laugh? Every noise counts as a laugh. Smiling alone does not count as a laugh. If they both do not succeed in making the person laugh, this round will be a draw, and they will both get a saddling point. Now let me introduce to you the special guest. Throw your arms in the air and do the Vogel. Do the Vogel. It's the Vogel Youngling.
Round 4.
Drawing from memory. It is known that the crazy ones are true artists. And although we've seen them draw the most mesmerizing and iconic pieces multiple times, it's always been clear that their art was held back by technology. That's why it's a great honor for me to announce that those filthy benches actually made their own actual video game. A game that can truly capture the vision of the masters of art. You heard it right. The following announcement is a world premiere. World premiere. Do you think you know what your favorite characters look like? You're probably wrong. Gather your friends, pick a subject, and start drawing. Take a moment to feel ashamed of what you've created. Then vote on your favorite drawing that is the least inaccurate. This is Drawing from Memory by those Mally Men. Drawing from Memory is available to wishlist on Steam right now. Please wishlist the game as it will help the project immensely. Wishlisting a game is free and will not only keep you up to date of when the game is releasing, but will help push the game on Steam as well. Right now, we're going to get the first sneak peek at the game. In this round, the game designers both get to pick 3 subjects. The computer will then randomly pick one of those subjects every 3 rounds. The game director with the best drawings wins. While in the game, you can vote on your favorite yourself. We thought, in this case, we would let the chat decide on which drawings are the best. So chat, please be fair. Fucklings. Please wishlist the game.
Round 5.
Five Nights at Freddy's. We interrupt this program to update you on the fact that this channel just had an official warning from Twitch for playing horror games, following the Horror Month death toll as it affects the numbers of their user base. So we kindly ask you to please stop dying, or if you are a chickenling chicken wing, please to exit the chat. Now, let's begin. See that creepy ghoul town over there? He will move whenever you put out the flashlight, but will stop moving if you shine a light on him. If the Griezelig Gozers are too scared to put out the light or are simply too late, they'll probably make a funny noise and lose. Stop him on the X mark, on the ground right in front of you, and the level will be over. The round is timed, so the Gozer who gets the creepy one on the X mark the fastest wins. You're not going to mean this. I just knocked over my drink. And it was pure syrup as well. You're not going to mean this. Oh, man. I need to clean this up.
Hi, I'm the new voiceover guy. I'm sad to say that the last voiceover guy died during the scary horror round just now. Can I please have a moment of silence for the last guy? Now, in this round, the Unganekis will play a classic memory game. In memory, you have to find 2 cards of the same number. If you find a pair, you can go again. The player with the most pairs wins. A draw will reset the match until we have a winner. Didn't you find it offensive that I just explained memory to you, chat? Does that not say what I think of you? But I guess if you watch Lekker Spelen, you cannot have that much self-respect anyway. However, can I get a hype in the chat? LOL.
Round 7.
Mario 64 race. Yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo. I'm back. I got wished back to life with the Dragon Balls and defeated the other voiceover guy in a trial by combat. However, Mario is on the loose and he's racing a full-on snail to the top of the mountain. The Crocanti Carols will take turns racing the snail mail, and whoever sets the fastest time wins. But remember, if you make a funny Mario noise, you will be disqualified. Do I really have to read this? Welcome to Hype Town!
Round 8. New Mario Brothers Survival. It's Mario time! In this round, it's all about surviving the longest. Both Keck champs will start at the same time, on the same level. The first player to die loses the round. But remember, it doesn't matter how many levels they last, even if they finish the game without dying. The game will just start all over again until one player dies. Pog, right?
Welcome to Hype Town! Tonight, the canvas of competition bears witness to a clash of titans as two formidable adversaries step into the spotlight. Peter, who will have to put his main event title on the line during this year-ending spectacle, against Timon, who almost threw up in a fake roller coaster. With a year-long worth of training in 2023, they're as ready as they're ever gonna be. 2023, the year where they published an artistic masterpiece of a game, released Satan, and then banished him back to hell. Dominated those saddling viewers again. Proof they have not peaked just yet by shattering another Donkey Kong world record. Played hentai games for 10 hours, and much, much more. And it was all thanks to Pieterman-san, who is carrying the show as the main event of this year. But tonight, things might all change. Peter vs. Timon is a best-of-9 battle where they go head-to-head across various random games. Will Peter extend his reign to a 3-year streak? Or will DJ Timon take him down and let the stream fall into ruin like when Scar took over Pride Rock? As new main event, It is time to find out. A clash where only one will emerge as the leader of the bunch. The slam dunk hunk, the main event. And the other as weak, pathetic sidekick of Lekker, Spelen. Ladies and gentlemen, brace yourselves for the Sicko Showdown. It's Peter versus Timon 2023. Can I get a Lekker Sicko in the chat? But wait, before we actually start, we have to make a serious announcement. Oprecht. Peter vs. Timon 2023 aims to be a civilized show that promotes fair play. But after the scandals, chaos, and discussions of the last shows, however, we see there are some things that need to be changed. This is why, as of this show, we are introducing the referee. When a discussion breaks out, a rule has been broken, or order needs to be restored, the Glad Manon can call out for the professional help of the referee. These are some basic rules. Do not cheat during a game. Players can't disrespect the referee. Just like in soccer, fouls can be punished with yellow cards. Warning, 2 yellow cards means you lose the entire Peter vs. Timon 2023 stream. Players are not allowed to ask for a yellow card. Tie break. Supported by logic, referees can stop an endless discussion by making an unbiased decision. Depending on the situation, the referee can disqualify, give advantage, or restart a game if she sees fit. Becky Chippies. A bowl of chips on a weekday is obviously not allowed during this stream. That's it. Let me introduce to you the referee of the night. Chonk? Let's hope that the intimidating presence of the referee is enough to make the Crocanty Kinkles stick to rules. Peter vs. Timon 2023.
The punishment.
Ik ben het, Satan. Je kent me misschien nog wel van de horrormaand of karamelzeezout. Het is algemeen bekend dat niet-main-events zijn de grootste vernedering is. Maar toch ben ik in de diepste krochten van de hel gekropen om hoogstpersoonlijk een extra straf te serveren. Een straf zo duivels dat ik er zelf een beetje van schrik. In 2023 hebben die lui lakkies van Lekker Spelen slechts 12 video's op hun YouTube-kanaal geüpload. Een schande! Daarom zal ik de verliezer van Peter tegen Timon 2023 veranderen in de belichaming van een van mijn meest duivelse creaties. Naast die stukjes popcorn die achter op je tong blijven plakken. Een Fortnite YouTuber! Dit betekent 7 dagen lang iedere dag een video opnemen op het Lekker Spelen kanaal. Onder zijn nieuwe naam. De schaamte van het zijn van een YouTuber. Een aantal andere zelfopnemende regels die in iedere video moeten zitten zijn. Open iedere video met een catchphrase.
Yo, het is die Fortnite Heatman. Zorg maar dat je geniet, man.
Iedere video moet er reageren op 1 haatcomment. Iedere video moet een brass sound effect bevatten. Iedere keer als je doodgaat moet je oprecht beweren dat de tegenstander mogelijk een cheater was. Bij iedere kill moet je onironisch opmerken dat het een rare W was. En iedere video moet de verliezer minimaal 1 minuut bedelen om likes en abonnees. Peter, Timon, welkom in jullie persoonlijke hel! Ik ga even met cringe typen, want ik ga echt een keer iemand bannen, hoor. Oeh ja, de straf zal beginnen wanneer ze terugkomen van vakantie. Ik ben misschien Satan, maar ik ben geen monster.
It's hard to believe if you've never seen it. I understand that. But every year, in the second week of the last month, it appears in the sky for just a brief moment. That saucer-shaped thing. It just hangs there, silently in the air. It somehow looks ancient and super space technical at the same time. Unsure of what it is, some people hide in their homes. Some people flee. Some people are too scared to look at it, believing that when they do, they would go blind. But most people just stare, as if it possesses some sort of hypnotic power. It's hard to describe, but it emanates a feeling of importance, a feeling of faith. While the overwhelming presence of the object feels like it has been looming for hours, it has only been a few minutes. The people who stare at it are frozen, waiting on what it's going to do next, on what its intentions are. Then, seemingly out of nowhere, horn-like sirens scream through the air. I've never heard such a loud sound be so soothing. The saucer-shaped object slowly starts to move, flipping over on itself. Silently, majestically. Then it just stops, mid-flip, hanging on its side, standing up like a giant flippo in the air, eclipsing the entire moon, only to reveal its real shape, its real identity. It's not a spaceship. It's not an elf. It's the Wheel of Deals. This wheel has the power to bestow a blessing in the form of a 4-deal to whoever won the most stars in the monthly battles of Peter versus Timon in 2023. This year, this was Pete. With an overwhelming victory of 6-3, he is the one blessed with the honor of touching the wheel. With his weak little spider arms, he will spin the wheel. And depending on what 4-deal the Wheel of Deals stops, he can choose to use that 4-deal during this entire Peter versus Timon battle, whenever he wants, in what round he wants, but only once. From resetting a round at will to a 1-0 advantage. From making Timon sing everything he says to an insta-win. The wheel can make the deal real. What will this year's 4-deal be? We will find out right now.
Round 1.
Wii Sports, Boxing. Kukaleku, Watindag. It is time for the first round. Did you know that some people have actually mistook Peter and Tommy for boxers before? Because to become a streamer for over 10 years, you really need to have had a lot of hits to the head. But imagine what kind of simple person you must be to actually enjoy this kind of troop. So for those hyper-intelligent people, I will explain boxing, I guess. Both savage stackers have to punch each other until their opponent is down for a 10 count. Did you get that, chat? Oh, how super good of you! I'm so proud of you. Nothing personal, by the way.
Round 2.
Goat Simulator. Mario Goatsy! How I hate myself. It's time for some good old Goat Simulator. And this time, the Glibberish Gozers will have to play a game of The Floor is Lava. Both Nappin will have to try and stay above the rising lava by climbing to the highest spot in the level. If they fall in the lava, they die until they're dead. The Napperish Knacker who survives the longest wins the round. Bitch.
Round 3.
Pokemon Pack Opening. It's time to peel some packs. In this round, both Pack Peel Peter and Suckling Simone both get 2 packs to get the most pulls. Cards, like these, that have drawings all over the card count as a pull. Every pull counts as a point regardless of the rarity of the card. In other words, get the most shiny pieces of cardboard with 2 packs. And remember, this set has the rare chance to have 2 pulls in 1 pack. If it's a tie, both players get a bonus pack. If you're able to pull the nasty €450 Necklace Charizard, which has a pull rate of 0.44%, you get an extra point on the scoreboard. To keep it fair, Stroop is not allowed to enhance the pull rate. Can one person note this down, please?
Round 4.
Wochenendmillionäre. Wir entschuldigen uns aufrichtig. Eine Umfrage ergab, dass 90% der Zuschauer dieser Sendung Deutsch sprechen. Aus diesem Grund stellen wir diese Sendung jetzt sofort auf Deutsch um. Danke für Ihre Aufmerksamkeit. Die schlüpfrigen Kerle sind nicht gerade für ihre Intelligenz bekannt, aber dennoch müssen sie es in einem Spiel der Wochenendmillionäre über die Runde schaffen. Abwechselnd müssen sie eine Frage beantworten, doch je weiter sie gehen, desto schwieriger werden die Fragen. Der erste Narr, der eine falsche Antwort gibt, scheidet aus und verliert die Runde. Bitte beachten Sie, Hilfslinien sind nicht zulässig. Und, oh ja, Sie spielen das natürlich auf Deutsch.
Oh nein.
Krank. Aber wer sollte diese Runde starten? Diese Entscheidung liegt bei Ihnen. Mods, starten Sie die Umfrage.
Round 5.
Besef. 245 million years ago, far before man ever stepped foot on the planet, the Earth was dominated by specimens that were so extraordinary they're almost beyond imagination. The dinosaurs. These gentle giants lived so long ago, the animation seems primitive in comparison to what we see today in, for example, Pixar movies. Not much is known of these salamander-like creatures because 245 million years is a long time ago. To be honest, at my age, it's even hard to still know what I ate for breakfast a few hours ago, so go figure. But what we do know is that they've died. And if you've seen Plattfoot, you might be able to imagine how sad that must have been. Today, Peter and Timon, two beta male humanoids, will both take turns playing as a dinosaur. Timon, who seems to be the weakest of the pack, is threatened by his ever-present arch nemesis, grass. A fascinating spectacle, as for 99.9% of Earth's inhabitants, grass serves as a source of food or oxygen. For Timon, however, it's an ever-looming personal extinction event every time he goes to the Albertheischen. This biological deviation is called hay fever, also known as Aeon Stellari. Peter, who claimed the alpha male spot in the community during the 2022 Peter versus Timon battle period, still seems to have the vocal range of a human youngling in puberty while being a full-grown male, displaying what are called voice cracks to whoever who has it in him to tolerate his loud and empty gibberish. What seems to be humiliating to us more developed humans does not stop him from doing it again.
Het lijkt mij heel sterk dat we terug moeten.
And again.
Is hij aardig gewoon? Oh.
Time.
Low kick hem. Oh.
After time.
Ik ben mannelijk.
What the purpose of these voice cracks are, scientists still can't understand. A flaw in the evolution process, perhaps. But some speculate it is because he's a sadling. Both males demonstrate the testament of how the human species dominates the Earth so much, it's even left room for their most fragile fellow human life forms like them. These moist boys would never have stood a chance 450 million years ago if they had actually had to fend for themselves. And to experience this round, the moist boys will play the Isle. Instead of surviving the longest, they will try to go extinct the fastest in this timed challenge. But beware, they have to be eaten by another dinosaur. Cowardly falling or drowning deaths are not permitted. The player that dies the fastest wins the round, and by doing so will do their part in the circle of life. Did anybody else think Plattfoot's mom was a MILF?
Round 6.
you gonna do? Royal Rumble, up to 30 wrestlers try to survive in the ring until there is only one puny chickenling left. So it's sorta like Fortnite, only sweatier, huh? Python and T-Barf will start in the ring as number 1 and 2, and every following minute, a new wrestler will enter the ring after them, with the sole goal of eliminating the other wrestlers from the ring, staying in there the longest. If one of those silly boys is eliminated by being thrown out of the ring, they lose this round, brother. Ooh, yeah, I love this community. USA, 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 USA.
Round 7.
What you gonna do when the puzzle boys are unleashed? I am still erect from the 10-hour hentai stream, brother, and I cannot wait to see those puzzles completed again. That's why in this speed run round, both slime boys get a turn to complete one of those majestic puzzles as fast as possible so we can see those cangers again. Yeah, the player with the fastest time wins. Anna Mana, roll!
Round 8. Beach volleyball. Beach volleyball. I really love this sport, man. I don't know what it is, but I really think it's so underrated. It's just such a fun game, actually. Such a fun social sport. Really tactical, too, if you think about it. The nice weather, the sand between your naked toes. And, the rules of this round? I don't know. Just play a game already so I can see some
Oh shit. Shit, ik klik het filmpje weg. Zullen we doen alsof we het niet gezien hebben? Ik wil dit nog een keer zien toevallig.
Round 8. Beach volleyball. Beach volleyball. I really love this sport, man. I don't know what it is, but I really think it's so underrated. It's just such a fun game, actually. Such a fun social sport. Really tactical, too, if you think about it. The nice weather, the sand between your naked toes. And, the rules of this round? I don't know. Just play a game already so I can see some and and Round 9. Garfield Cartfield. This is it. We've made it to the final round. It's all or nothing now. Garfield Cartfield is one of the most legendary and prestigious games in the world. A game truly worthy of being the final round to decide who's main event. Garfield Cartfield is not only a tough game to play because of its perfect, realistic, and simulator-esque mechanics and physics, but the game also adds the extra layer of psychological difficulty. Because it's just so fun and good in everything it does, it'll be hard for players to not just relax and enjoy the game and make some mistakes because of it. Score 6.5. The players will only have to do one thing to win this round. Place higher in the Grand Prix game.
Who will win Peter versus Timon 2023? This game will decide.